Good morning everyone and welcome to Vlogmas day 23. I'm starting the vlog in my car today, a little different than normal. It's still the morning, but I needed to get out of the house. My mom was on the phone. It was just very loud and chaotic. I couldn't start the vlog. I came to Target because I do need to get like some random little things. So I thought I'd just start the vlog here. And then I also brought a bunch of stuff with me. I brought my book, headphones, my notebook, my camera, all that stuff, because I was like, we can just get out of the house for a little bit. I did discover Barnes & Noble. It's not on the maps, which is so weird because remember on the maps I was like, there's no Barnes & Noble for like a 100-mile radius. Well, I was driving yesterday and I passed one. So that was a lie. It's just not on the maps. So we're gonna have to go retrace our steps and find it. And I kind of want to sit in there and like journal a little bit maybe. Journaling is like one of my New Year's resolutions, but I'm trying to get into it a little bit early. Just because I have the worst memory ever, I feel like journaling would help me so much to like remember things and not feel guilty about it. But I do need to run into Target real quick and get like random makeup. I don't have an eyebrow pencil. I also want to get like microblading or microderm face shaver things. I just want to like look around too. Like, I don't know. I just want to walk around. I go to Target every single day here. It's one of those places. I feel like coming here on Christmas Eve when it's literally packed busy was not a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these brow pencils. Oh, they don't have my color. Never mind, I guess. I guess I'll get one of these. So I got my stuff in Target and it was so crowded. It was a little bit overwhelming. I got an eyebrow pencil and like the eyebrow shaver things and then like the face shaver thingies, but I just drove to the Barnes & Noble and now I know why it doesn't come up on the maps, and that's because it doesn't open till February. So there's someone walking right towards my car and I parked like far away from everyone, so I'm a little bit scared. Oh, I think they're lost. Yeah, they're lost. We're good. Anyway, now I know why it doesn't come up on the maps. It's really unfortunate because I actually wanted to go sit and like, ow, I'm really trying to open this eyebrow pencil. Oh my god, why'd they make this indestructible? I really wanted to go sit in there, and now I don't know where to go. We could go to the beach, I guess. Sit down and read. But I wanted to journal. Oh no, is this my complete wrong color? Oh, this might be way too light for me. I just forgot an eyebrow pencil, so I haven't been able to fill in my scar, which is fine. But I feel like it always makes me look like I'm not put together. Oh, it matches. I love the NYX eyebrow pencils. If you need a dupe for like the Anastasia one, that works just as well, but it's like 10 bucks instead of 23. The NYX brow pencil is amazing. That literally just covered my scar. So easy. Yay, I felt so incomplete without a brow pencil. The fuck was that? It's so hot out today. What's the temperature? 71 degrees. And I'm wearing full winter clothes. No wonder I'm sweating. Well, we could go to the beach. I brought my book. I brought the next Heartstopper novella. Should I go to the beach then? I don't really know where to park. I'm like really thinking out loud. Let me make up my mind. Also, last thing, I know no one wants to hear about my dreams, but I did have another dream last night about being in love, except this time it was with Chris Briney, and we were both in Mean Girls the musical on Broadway. Keep in mind, I'm not in musical theater, never will be, but I was in my dream. And I don't know who I was playing, but all I know is that they forgot to give me a script and I got out on stage and I didn't know any of my lines, and Chris Briney was like my boyfriend. I keep having these like love story dreams. Like, does that mean something to all the witches out there? Can you make that mean something? Please? Okay, so I actually just decided to come home because I went to go park at the beach and I got stressed out because I didn't know where to park. Classic me.
2 cars. One of them is going to be picnic, one road. Okay.
Bam. Okay. Oh, a tree. Yeah, but look at it. Look at the ornaments. That's Harry Potter. This could be her little reading tree. That's a reading themed tree. For all her books. I gotta put the lights in. I gotta get batteries. Dad, we have them now.
Very nice.
Thanks. I should have gone to the beach. It was so warm out, but I didn't end up going. And now apparently I have to pick my cousin up from the airport. I'm so confused. So I guess I'm going to the airport now. Okay, I just picked my cousin up from the airport and now we're gonna ride around on golf carts, I think, and go see the sunset because they have a golf cart and my grandparents. So last time I was on a golf cart, it was with Zoe. She was driving, I was on the back, and I flew off of it, tumbled down the street and got road rash in the heat of the middle of the Arizona summer. So let's try not to recreate that experience. That was actually, my whole body was a scab for an entire summer. But this is the golf cart we're about to ride. I'm gonna hold on with both hands and make sure I never fall off again.
Oh gosh.
Did you decorate that or was it like that?
I just decorated. The thing is, you do have to wear your seatbelt to the cockpit.
Is there one? Oh.
The only thing. What's open container law? Douglas? Yes. Am I allowed to have a beer? Sure. Alright, sure is good enough for me. Let's go. Nick, I had one day when I had a bunch of my friends on it, the brakes failed.
Oh,
Like we were in the neighborhood and the brakes just straight up failed.
we're starting a whole traffic jam.
Yeah, gives it to the kids.
It's so cute.
Yeah, this post office right here, it's in every single scene in the Truman Show right here. And actually, it was all.
This does look like the Truman Show, because it is.
Filmed that is like 2 streets over. They just come down here every single day.
This is where they filmed the Truman Show, I just learned.
They got a bookshop set.
Where? There's a bookstore. Should I run away and go?
Either side of the hill, that's decapitation. You can make it out of the neighborhood right now.
This is my store. Pickles. Look how pretty it is. Where are you taking me?
To get good vlog content.
Oh.
First off, right here.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh.
Get a little pan.
Thank you for the tour. What is that thing?
And then, yeah, that's where we're going now.
Next.
Come down on that.
Oh, this is a shot. I'm currently getting the grand tour of Seaside because I've never been. Look at this thing. But this is so pretty. Our whole family's just standing watching the sunset. I think we're gonna go back to the house though, and my grandma made some homemade lasagna. So we're gonna go eat that. I don't know what else we're gonna do, but I saw cupcakes and they're screaming my name. We're reunited.
And the funny thing is they're like
Getting ready for dinner.
much more popular than United. We actually share to do American Delta.
These cupcakes are really calling my name. Pop, wanna give a tour of what's cooking? What's this?
Meatballs, little meatballs, sausage.
Oh, wow. It's almost time to eat.
And then bury back. It's good. So hit him right here, square the head.
Smile, pop the camera.
Me and Craig had to get a special meal. Pasta with red sauce, pasta with no sauce. Because everyone else is eating lasagna with a meat in it. Oh, he's already going crazy. We're at the
Honestly,
kids' table.
you need to go plant your camera at the adult table because they're getting rowdy.
It's the kids' table plus grandma and pop. I'll eat one of your cupcakes.
Improved the way I was icing them. Just like
You tried to ice them and she didn't like it.
yeah, I don't know. Is it good?
You did the damn thing. I've been waiting to eat those since like 5 p.m. They've just been sitting there. Yep. Got my Christmas jammies, everyone. Who's excited? What do you think? Greg, show. I just got back from my cousin's house. I ended up coming back early so I could edit this video so it's ready for tomorrow. My family is staying there late, so I took a separate car so I could put the work in and get this video done. Vlogmas is almost over, so I can't give up now. I had a really good time reuniting with literally the whole family. Like all of my cousins were there on my dad's side, all of my aunts, all of my uncles, my grandparents, literally everyone was there. And this is everyone that's gonna be here for the next few days, so that's gonna be really fun and exciting. And I'm sad I had to leave, but you know what? I have to get this done. So I forgot to do my dog advent calendar again. Look at him patiently waiting. Okay, well, we can really choose any day, but I guess I'll do, what day is it today? Day 20, oh, today's the 23rd. I think I'm gonna split it in half for them because these are big. And last time I gave them each a full one, but okay, 1 second. Can you catch it? Ready? Good boy! What was that? I saw that my friend Jack Edwards posted, there's like a Goodreads Wrapped that came out. And I think it's like a separate website, but you can attach your Goodreads to it and see your Goodreads Wrapped, basically like Spotify Wrapped, but
with all the books you read. So I'm gonna do that right now. I need to find the website. It's called myyearinbooks.com. So let me connect my thing real quick. I got my results. Shall we reveal them together? What are the puppies doing? You wanna come in here? Come on. Oh, Gogo, you wanna come too? Okay, go down here. You read 98 books in 2023, which adds up to 38,169 pages and about 64,887 minutes. Let's see how many days that is. I read for over 45 days straight. 45 days of reading straight? That's insane to think about. I'm actually at a loss for words at that. I read 95 romance books. Who's surprised? Nobody. 86 contemporary, 22 young adult. My top author was, it was the author of Shatter Me, obviously, because I read all 11 books in that series. My biggest reading month was August, where I read 15 books. It doesn't seem like that much. I guess that's a book every other day. Every 2 days I read a book. Looking back at this year, let's celebrate a few of your 5-star reads. When in Rome, Everything I Know About Love, which was a reread. Caught Up, Things We Left Behind, and The Reaper. Loved all of those. If there was one way to describe your taste in books this year, it would be adventurous. I don't know if that's really true. But that is so cool. Everybody should go do it and comment how many minutes you spent reading this year, because mine is equal to 45 days, I think, if I just did that math correctly. Yeah, I know that this vlog is probably really short, but I'm so tired. It's 12:47 and I just finished editing it up until this point, and now it's time to do the question of the day. And I'm sorry this video is short. I'm sorry, but it's just family time, you know? It's Christmas, it's family time. I think I'm gonna answer the question of the day, or I'll answer 2 questions since this is so short. First one is, what is your biggest red flag? I think definitely the most noticeable that ruins like any potential relationships from the very start is I have like really bad text anxiety in the way that I just don't answer my texts. Even if I want to, even if it's all I'm thinking about is how I have to answer my texts, I don't. The only time I answer quickly is when like the conversation is just like go, like a casual back and forth. But as soon as it's like questions that require long answers, or I'm not sure how to respond, or like I want to come up with the perfect response, gonna go on for hours, possibly days, possibly weeks of me not answering. And I think about it literally every second of every day, how I need to answer, and then I just don't. And I keep putting it off, and then because I put it off so long, I'm like, oh my god, I waited too long, now I can't even answer, like I can't respond. Like I cannot even explain to you how many potential new connections that I ruined because of my text anxiety. And it's such a red flag because like I'm just bad at texting most of the time. Like most of the time I'm just bad at texting, and that's like the one thing I really hate about myself too. Like how hard is it really to just sit down and answer a text? But for some reason for me, it's hard. I actually think I'm gonna answer 3 questions because I found like 3 good ones. The next is from Bia Soares, but she said, which Taylor Swift song suits your life most at the moment? And like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being 100% real with you when I say Foolish One. With my whole heart and soul. My dogs are snoring. I mean that with my whole heart though, and my whole chest. Like, I wish I was joking, but I'm not, unfortunately. Last question of the day, because those were pretty quick ones, from @onsol Curdy2247 asked, have you ever thought about writing a book? If yes, what is the title and what would the cover look like? I don't know what the title be or what the cover would look like, but I don't think I would ever write a fiction romance like what I read. I don't think I'd be very good at it. Actually, I think I'd be good at coming up with the plot and coming up with the characters and like coming up with a story that I really think a lot of people would love because I've read so many, but I don't know if I'd be able to execute it. Like, I don't know if I have the writing skills, because if I were to write a romance novel, I would want it to be like the Boys of Tommen series or the Addicted series. Like, I would want it to be fully fleshed out, very well thought out, well planned out, and the characters are very deep and very distinct from each other and are super well developed, and I want the plot lines to be really well developed, and I probably want it to be a series, and I just like don't think that that's just like my calling. I don't think my calling is really being an author of a romance book. Like, I feel like there's like a skill set there that I just like don't have, like with the world building. Not even that you need world building for like a contemporary romance, but you need like to build those characters into something. I feel like the ideas, like I have the most perfect ideas, but when it comes to actually writing it and writing like the in-between, developing a story, I don't know if I have like the skill set of actually writing it. In theory, yes, I could come up with a genius romance book idea, probably. Not genius, but like I could come up with a good romance book idea. But the actual execution, like sitting down and writing and like typing out the words, I don't think I could do it. I don't know if I ever would be able to do that. I don't know. And I don't really have like a desire or a calling to do that. But I think if I were to write a book, and I always joke about this, is I want to write a memoir one day, but not like a memoir like a celebrity memoir. I would want to write one like Dolly Alderton wrote Everything I Know About Love, where it's her life stories that are just so relatable but also teach like a greater life lesson. That is something that I think I'd be good at, because I have so many stories throughout my life, like these formative things that happened to me that I've never talked about online, but I feel like one day piecing together these moments and then what they all meant, and like I really believe that like everything that happened leads you to where you're supposed to be next, and like I have so many stories and I've been like keeping notes of it that I feel like I could write such a good memoir like that. And when I was reading Everything I Know About Love for the first time, I was like, this is what I've been trying to like explain to people when I say I want to write a book. This is the kind of book I want to write. You know, like if you've read it, you know, like that's what I mean. Just like personal anecdotes that seem super specific to me, but they actually like have like an overall meaning that could be very relatable to people. I think that's what I would want to write. I tell my best friend all the time, she's like a really good memory, and I tell her everything, and I'm like, I'm gonna need you to help me co-write my memoir because I have the worst memory ever, and she remembers like every detail of every conversation I've ever had with anyone, so she's gonna have to help me. But maybe one day that would be something I would really like to do, especially reading Everything I Know About Love. It was just like so inspiring to me. If you have any books similar to that, please recommend them to me and like leave them in the comments, because I really want to read them, especially in the new year. I've just never found like another memoir like that. Like I don't want to read a celebrity memoir. I want to read like a realistic, like, a girl telling her life, and it gives me life lessons. But yeah, I think if I were to write a book, that's what it would be. I think that is gonna be the end of today's video. That's the last question I'm gonna answer. Sorry today was short, but I'm trying my best. And happy Christmas Eve. I just realized when you're watching this, it's Christmas Eve, which means tomorrow's Christmas for you. So that's so exciting. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope you're all having a great holiday if you celebrate, and spending time with your family, or just spending time with me right now. If you want to follow me on my other social medias, they're all linked down below as always, and I'll see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye!